The Cougars football team has never played in West Virginia, so you can imagine how excited BYU fans in the area are to have them coming on what we anticipate will be a regular basis, certainly for all the sports. Julie Russin is the BYU Alumni Chair in the region, joins us live from Pittsburgh here on this Halloween. It's already Halloween night on the East Coast. Julie, we welcome you to the Wise Guys. It's good to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here.
Hey, what are you giving out to the trick-or-treaters tonight? What kind of goods?
Absolutely nothing. I'm in a hotel room, so we don't get too many trick-or-treaters around here.
I don't know. I've never trick-or-treated at a hotel. That's true.
Sometimes they have trunk-or-treats at hotels. Sometimes
they do.
If they're doing that here, I'm unaware of it, so I'll be the lame person that's not handing anything.
Hey, talk to us a little bit, Julie, about the layout of the alumni in that region. Like, we're going to have a lot of them at the game. Where are they coming from? What's it like back there?
Well, like you said, this is the first time that BYU has ever played at West Virginia. And so we are coming from everywhere. The BYU alumni in Provo were kind enough to send out an email blast, and they sent it to the entire East Coast.
Oh, wow.
We've seen folks coming in from, up as far north, as far as I know, from New York, coming up from North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee. But for the most part, the majority of our folks are going to be a little more local. We have a ton of members and alumni in West Virginia, although unfortunately they don't have a chapter of their own, which is how Pittsburgh got involved.
Right.
But we have hundreds of alumni in Pittsburgh. The Cleveland chapter's involved, also a huge presence there. The DC chapter's involved, a massive presence on the East Coast, and also the Susquehanna Valley chapter in Pennsylvania. So we're kind of all surrounding Morgantown, and we are going to come down on them like a rainstorm. It's going to be awesome.
I love it.
West Virginia's coach yesterday in his news conference was saying, yeah, there's going to be a lot of BYU fans here. And I'm not sure where they're coming from, but they're coming. And it sounds like they're coming from all over the place. So tell us about the service project that the alumni will be involved in and how others who aren't going to be at the game can participate.
Sure. So the Cougs Care projects, I'm sure that you've talked about this on your program before with other tailgates, but everywhere we go, we like to bring, some of our hospitality and love and just do something good for the area. So we decided that we're hosting a book drive. We are collecting new children's books, not just children's books, but also some young adult books they have on their list. And these books are going to benefit the nursery school right there at WVU, and also the United Way in Preston and Monongalia counties in West Virginia. We are accepting new books right there at the tailgate and also at the stadium. So if you aren't planning on coming to the tailgate, but you still want to participate, bring some books. We do have an Amazon link. I can't hand that to you right now, but I'm sure we can post it later.
Absolutely.
Where they have posted a Amazon wish list of all the books that they are hoping to get. But of course, donations are not limited to these books. You can bring any of your favorite childhood books. We do ask, however, that you bring new books so that they are in good condition for the children who will be using them.
Julie, how about people who would just rather send money so you can buy new books? How can they get that to you? Is it through the alumni page?
Yeah, so my phone number is
Dave always threatens to give mine out, which is scary.
That's true.
Right?
I will take all your monetary donations. No, that's actually a really great question. There are donation links throughout the tailgate page and all of the tailgate pages. But as far as donating just cash, that's a really good question.
Well, we put the link up to the tailgate and the alumni, and there may be something there. But if there is another way, just let us know, and we'll pass it on to everybody.
We'll post it. So you just mentioned the tailgate. What kind of crowd are you expecting back there, Julie? And what's in store for the tailgate on Saturday?
So if my sources are correct, I was told from a representative in Provo just yesterday that we are going to have the biggest tailgate to date.
Really?
Nice.
We've been to some big ones. That's good.
Yeah, we're thrilled. We've sold over 1,000 tickets to the tailgate and are expecting another 500 to 1,000 to just show up day
Oh, wow. 2,000 possibly at the tailgate.
That's serious, because when you're going to the tailgate, that's not just, hey, we got tickets, we're going to get there in time for kickoff, which is how a lot of people do it. If you're having 2,000 at your tailgate, there's going to be a lot more inside the stadium for sure.
Oh, for sure. We've already heard from dozens and dozens of people on different social media platforms. Oh, we didn't even know you were selling tickets. We didn't even know there was a tailgate. We bought our tickets through someone else. And we expect to see them all on Saturday at 4 p.m.
That's great. Well, we've posted the link to the tailgate on all of our platforms. We've also posted the link to Amazon.com for the book drive. So hopefully, as they usually do, Cougar fans from all over the nation will step up and represent the university in a big way and help out.
Hey, our friends over at Texas, the Talbots, who are spearheading that tailgate, they had Texas barbecue, which sounded delicious. What are you guys serving up?
We are having barbecue, but I cannot claim that it's from Texas. It's going to be from West Virginia.
It can't be from Texas.
Hey, by the way, I had some folks from KC from Kansas City, and they're like, that's nonsense when you guys say Texas has the best barbecue, because everybody knows that Kansas City has the best barbecue. I'm like, I'm not getting in this argument. I'll tell you that right now.
That's the stand of that.
Julie, we have 5 quick questions for you that we ask all our guests, and this will be the revealer of all things.
Yes, you can't think about it. Whatever comes, just blurt it out.
All right, so here comes number 1.
Your favorite sports movie?
Bring it on.
Bring It On? That's the cheerleading movie.
It sure is.
You better believe it.
Yeah, that one had, like, my granddaughters have watched that and they get some sass from that thing.
Bring it on.
Okay, your favorite singer or band?
NSYNC.
NSYNC.
Okay. Your favorite breakfast?
I did pull that from my teenage years.
Yes. Hey, I like NSYNC. Wait, was Justin Timberlake in NSYNC?
Felt like he was, or was he a Backstreet Boy?
Yes, he was in NSYNC. Okay,
I get those two mixed up.
One of the greatest entertainers ever. Okay, favorite breakfast cereal? Don't let us down. Corn Pops?
Corn Pops are outstanding.
Oh yeah, they're completely sugar coated Corn Pops. Love it.
They used to be sugar Corn Pops, and then when everyone got healthy, they said, "Let's take the sugar off, and everyone will still eat them."
But they did,
and we.
They're still the same.
I love them.
They didn't take the sugar off the Corn Pops.
No,
they just took the sugar out of the name. They left the sugar in the box. That's for sure. And we're all for it.
Now my wife buys the things and it's healthy because it doesn't say sugar.
Yeah, see, that's so smart. So smart. That's rebranding at its best. Okay, but how about your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh gosh, I really love popcorn balls.
Popcorn balls.
You can only ever get them at Halloween.
Popcorn balls.
Okay.
Wait, a popcorn ball that would smell so.
Yeah, that's kind of like when the blossoms come out in the spring.
That's in spring.
This is a Halloween popcorn ball.
And last question: your favorite BYU memory?
Oh my gosh, there are so many. Can I say graduation day?
Sure.
Yes.
That was my parents' favorite day.
Yeah, when you started to get paid for studying and not had to pay.
So graduation day, what was that? What were those feelings when you walked across and you got your diploma?
Relief. And then I'm not lying when I tell you I think I slept for a week afterwards.
Wow. Who shook you? Do you remember anybody of note that shook your hand when you walked across that stage?
Nope.
Who was the president of the university when you were there?
Don't remember.
So let's see.
But what you do remember is sleeping for
a week
and getting your
got
diploma.
Her degree.
That's the thing. Julie, let's finish with this. And thanks for joining us on Halloween. What is the magical thing about when BYU comes to an area where it doesn't come very often, in this case has never been there before, that is a rallying cry for alumni, say, for example, all over the East Coast to get to Morgantown? What is the magic of this togetherness that Cougar Nation seems to thrive on?
There is something about being surrounded with fellow members of the church who are there for something that is not church attendance. It's living our lives, but living our lives in a fun way that is still in accordance with the gospel. There's a magic to that I think is insurmountable.
Well said.
Very nice.
This is the great Julie Russin, live from Pittsburgh, who's heading up the alumni activities.
Do you ever run into our boy Chris Hoke out there when you're in Pittsburgh?
Yes, actually.
Former Pittsburgh still. I think he's a stake president.
Is he still President Hoke? He was on our show not too long ago.
We call him President Hoke just out of respect for the office. But no, he was just on with us not that long ago, and a very dear, longtime friend of mine.
Beloved Steeler, and I know you love your Steelers. So
yep.
We wish you well on Thursday.
Thanks. Go Cougs.
Thanks, Julie.
Have a great time Saturday. Thanks for joining us, and say hello to all the alums gathering for the big game from the Wise Guys. And if we're going to make this an annual thing, so we'll talk to you soon, okay?
We'll talk to you next year.
Take care.
Julie Russin from Pittsburgh on Halloween.